Sathya Sai Speaks, Volume 13, Chapter 10, 35 and 65, Part 2 of 2. Charity makes man happy in both the worlds. Moreover, education should lead one to humility, which in turn equips him with all the eligibility. Eligibility provides him with the necessary material wealth, which again enables him to do some charitable deeds. Charity makes him happy both in this world and the other one, higher than this. Today we think of our rights and responsibilities. On one side, we have the individual freedom and fundamental rights. And on the other, we have our responsibilities and duties to be performed. We are no doubt anxious about our individual freedom in the same proportion. We should do full justice to our social obligations and establish the reputation of our country and its culture. The colleges today are not paying adequate attention to this cultural aspect. It therefore became necessary for us to establish Sathya Sai colleges, with special objectives pointing to this end, even though there are thousands and millions of colleges all over the world. A Sathya Sai college is not intended to prepare graduates who carry their degrees like begging bowls, going from one door to another begging for a job. These colleges are being established to promote a sense of self-reliance and a spirit of service to society and humanity at large. Man cannot live in isolation like a drop of oil on water's surface. He is a product of society. He has to live in it, grow with it, and work for it. Human birth is supposed to be a rare one, not easily granted to the animal world. Everyone should have the feeling of one nation. We who are crossing the ocean of samsara, the chain of birth and death, need to cultivate the art of swimming through Bhagavat Chintana, contemplation on God. However learned we may be, if we do not have this training and cultivation, we are bound to sink. Life is a boat which enables us to cross the ocean of samsara with the aid of meditation on God. A country needs an ideal as a human body requires recoupment. Body is an assembly of various organs. No single organ can constitute a body. When the various organs get separated, the human body gets weakened and even loses its existence. Similarly, if a nation is split up into different parts, it gets disintegrated. There may be different states in a nation, but there should be the feeling of one nation throughout the country. We should develop the habit of visualizing unity in diversity and not diversity in the unity that is divine. God is everywhere and in everyone. The whole universe is inhabited by Him. One should find God in every object. These are the ideals we find in our scriptures. There are bulbs of different colors and their voltage also differs. But whatever the color and whatever the voltage, current that flows is the same. This kind of thinking is highly essential today. In our culture, we respect our father and mother as God. It is only when we respect our parents that we can expect our children in turn to respect us. There is reaction, resound, and reflection for everything in this world. We assign a special place to women in India. The young girls who study in this college today will become mothers tomorrow. It is therefore necessary that they should equip themselves with all the culture, learning, and wisdom that they need in their future lives. In India, we assign a special place to women. It is therefore all the more important that the girls who are studying here should train themselves in such a way that they can live up to the ideals and aspirations of an Indian woman. We consider women as Griha Lakshmi, Dharma Patni, and so on. A woman has to maintain her house. She is not only the housewife, but on her depends the glory or otherwise of the whole nation. We consider women as Griha Lakshmi, Dharma Patni, and so on. A woman has to maintain her house, but she is not only the housewife. The glory of her home and the whole country depends on her. That is why we say this is our motherland. It is in this spirit that we refer to our country as Bharatamata, motherland. We also find that women are given the first position when they are associated with their counterparts as Sita Rama, Lakshmi Narayana, Radha Krishna, and Parvati Parameshwara. It is only to establish this prominence given to women in our country and to train our young girls on these lines that we took up the task of opening such colleges. I expect the young girls studying in this college to cultivate such good qualities that will bring name and fame to their native homes, and also to those where they proceed after marriage. The bad habits and vulgar behavior that we find in most of the young girls today should not find a place in the girls of this college. The girls of a Sathya Sai college should maintain the ideals of the institution and keep the prestige of their homes, their society, and their culture. It is only then that the purpose of establishing this college can be served. End of Part 2 of 2. Jaipur, April 10th, 1975. Rig Veda teaches the lesson of serenity. Peace is like the scent of rose water. When it is sprinkled on you, you smell it but you don't drink it. That is to say, you accept it and thrive on, flourishing on it. Blame is like a medicine. Examine yourself whether you have the illness, and if you do, accept the blame and benefit by it. Sri Sathya Sai Baba.